restrictions in your jurisdiction. Brothers say I'm dope and the others think I'm bitchin'. No God can avoid the D.O. to the C. When I'm P-E-O-F-O-I-M-I-N-G on the stage. See, the simple fact is I am dope and known. I rock a funky beat with all the chords. So, and it's my conclusion. You will enjoy the fusion, and I will ascend with the style that I am using. Knowing that it's tough, and it's not a bluff. I think I'll let it play, cause dread's ain't funky enough. Hip-hop. It's getting funky, it's getting funky. It's getting funky, it's getting funky. It's getting funky, it's getting funky. Dread make the funky hip-hop music, so check it. Listen to the kick, popping with a click. And with no rehearsals, I'm dropping funky verses. Stupid with the business, I think that you are relying on. You love it when it battles, it's the fact that I am buying on suckers. Never come close cause of knowing. There's no stopping the doc when I am flowing. But in the event, someone would try to juice this. Stop him in his tracks, show him that I am ruthless. I don't give a damn, don't think that I am joking. Cause I don't think he is funny when you're messing with my money. And stick with tell me this, you'll try, you gotta stop him. But with no frills, so I just drop him. Continue with the rhyme and make sure I get mine with no static. Cause it's so done, SMG to get my 9. But lessons haven't learned, now I get it all up front and let it play. When the people say, Trey, yo, it's funky enough. Rasta. Let's get funky, let's get funky. Let's get funky, let's get funky. Let's get funky, let's get funky. Deal with the D.O. to the C. I need a break so I can check around. See who the hell that is sitting down. I want all chairs off the floor. And if he stands to the wall, show him the door. And I'm picking the beat to give you something to rock to. That go non-stop, to not to look at the clock. You perceive, but can't believe you're being taken. By a beat so cool, you start shaking and shivering. Cause I'm delivering the answer. Haven't seen if you're a hellified dancer. You tried saying, but it just won't work. Cause the beat is so rough, so tell me, tell it, don't be funky enough. Hip-hop. Sing it with me. Let's get funky, let's get funky. Let's get funky, let's get funky. Let's get funky, let's get funky. And with the help of the Dr. Dre, kick it. Na na na. Na na na. Na na na. Na na na. Let's get funky on the mix now, right? Let's get funky on the mix now, right? Let's get funky on the mix now, right? Let's get funky on the mix now. Hey, put it in the middle and drop it on the one, boy.
Standing by the speaker, suddenly I had this fever. Wasn't me either, summer madness. Cause I just can't stand around, so I get closer, and the closer I get, the better it sound. My mind start to activate, rhymes collaborate. Cause when I heard the beat, I just had to make something from the top of my head. So I fell into the groove of the wax and I said, how could I move the crowd? First of all, ain't no mistakes allowed. Here's the instructions, put it together. It's simple, ain't it? But quite clever. Some of you been trying to write rhymes for years, but we got dares, irritate my ears. Is this the best that you can make? Cause if not, and you got more, I'll wait. But don't make me wait too long, cause I'ma move on the dance floor when they put something smooth on. So turn up the bass, it's better when it's loud. Cause I like to move the crowd.
Move the crowd. Move the crowd. Move the crowd. Move the crowd. Move the crowd. Move the crowd. Move the crowd. Move the crowd.
measure me with the heat that's made by solar. It gets stronger every time I hold a microphone check. The tone it gets started. The line for the microphone is departed. So leave it up to me. My DJ is mixing. Everyone is moving or eager to listen. Your hands in the air, your mouth shut. Cause I'm on the mic and Eric B is on the cut. For those that know me, indeed I like the flow, especially when the music's going slow. It gives me a chance to let everybody know it's time to bust out the Rakim show. I'm the intelligent wise on the mic. I will rise right in front of your eyes, cause I am a surprise. So I'ma let my knowledge be born to a perfection. All praise is due to Allah, and that's a blessing. But knowledge itself, there's nothing I can't solve. In 360 degrees I revolve. This is actual fact, it's not an act, it's been proven indeed. And I proceed to make the crowd keep moving.
Move the crowd. 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 Move the crowd.
Yo, what's up? It's Eric Sermon, the Green Light Bandit, and you checking out Have a Nice Day with my homegirl Roxanne Shante on LL Cool J.
Rock the Bells Radio.
What the fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean? What you trying to say? What the fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean? What you trying to say? That's right, it is time for the Ellie. What the fuck you mean? You know what I mean. Memes are those little wordy things that people take and put on their posts when they want to send out subliminal messages and shit. Well, we take that and we repost it up on Instagram at the letter I, the letter M, Roxanne Shante, or at Mr. DJ Cool V is where you can find the daily.
What the fuck you mean?
Well, today's what the fuck you mean is the person you needed the most will teach you to need nobody. When they don't show up, you have to grow up. Okay? Let me say that shit again. Woo. When the person you needed the most will teach you to need nobody. When they don't show up, you have to grow up. Okay, Cutmaster Cool V, tell me, what the fuck they mean?
They mean the proof is in the lesson. Depend on yourself. You know, we all can use a little help sometimes, but when you expect it from certain people, they always gonna let you down. It's just it just happens that way. They don't see life the way you see it. The situation isn't as urgent for them as it is for you. So you usually end up getting let down. So if you just depend on yourself out the gate, and you know you say, listen, I might need you, you know, and they say okay, but you call them. Don't be expecting them to be there 100, 1,000 like you there for them, because a lot of people don't get it. It's only a few in your circle that's gonna treat you like you would treat you or treat them.
Please believe it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I totally agree with you. One of the things we say is like, don't stop loving people. Don't stop trusting people. Don't stop giving and don't stop living. But the one thing you must do is don't stop being prepared. You gotta be motherfucking prepared. That's all we're saying, is that there's always that slight chance that they may not show up and the situation will make you grow up. You know what I mean? So because of that, independence is everything. Now, nobody can do everything alone. You know what I'm saying? That's a known fact. Nobody can do everything alone. Now, there's some motherfuckers out there that think they did it alone and swore that they had no fucking help and said that nobody else contributed or did it. But trust me, they know no one could do anything and everything alone. So because of that, what we say is always be prepared. It's okay to be scared, but always be prepared. This is Roxanne Shante, and that's the way you have a nice day. Let's do it. That's what the fuck we mean.
Check. Check.
You better check yourself or you wreck yourself, cause I'm bad for your health. I come real stealth, dropping bombs on your moms. Fuck call alarms. Do a foul crime, mob that nigga with your Alpine soda for 6. So always let tricks know and friends know we got that endo. No, I'm not a sucker, sitting in a house of pain. And no, I'm not the butler, I'll cut ya, head cut ya. You say you can't touch this and I wouldn't touch ya, punk motherfucker. Here to let you know, boy, oh boy, I make dope. But don't call me dope boy, this ain't no fucking motion picture. A guy or bitch ya, my nigga get with ya and hit ya, taking that yak to the neck. So you better run a
So come on and tickety check yourself before you wreck yourself. Tickety check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, come on, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Cause shotgun bullets are bad for your health. Jiggy check. Yeah. Jiggy check. Tricks wanna step the Cuban and they get played, cause they bitch made pulling out a switchblade. That's kinda trifle, cause that's an IFO. AK-47, assault rifle. Hold the 50, I'm nifty, pow. Got a new style.
Watch out now.
I hate motherfuckers claiming that they folding bank, but steady talking shit in the holding tank. First you wanna step to me, now your ass screaming for the deputy. They sing it a Charlie Baker Denver Road. Now they running up in your slow. You're gone, used to be the dumb one. Now your name is just Twan. Switch it, snap it, rolling your eyes and neck. You better run a shit.
So take it and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Come on and check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. So take it and check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Big dicks in your ass is bad for your health. Jiggy check, pump. Jiggy check.
Yo, it's the niggas again. But yo, y'all need to check yourself, you know what I'm saying? Cause niggas is definitely going off. Word is born, word is born.
If you foul, you better run a make on that license plate. You coulda had a V8 instead of a tray 8 slug to your cranium. I got 6 and I'm aiming them. Will I bust or keep you guessing? Cause fuck you and that shit just stressing. Bitch, get off the wood, you're no good. There goes the neighborhood hooker. Go ahead and keep your drawers, giving up the claps. And who needs applause at a time like this? Pop your coochie and you're dead. Bitch is a Miami hurricane head. Sprung, niggas call her lips and lungs. Nappy duck out, get the fuck out. Cause women like you gets no respect. Bitch, you better run a check.
So take it and check yourself before you wreck yourself. So take it and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Come on and check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself.
Cause bitches like you is bad for my health. Yeah. Jiggy check. Bump. Yeah. Jiggy check.
So take it and check yourself before you wreck yourself. So take it and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Come on and check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. So take it and check yourself before you wreck yourself. So take it and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Come on and check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself.
Cause the lynch mob is bad for your health. 9 Trey, remix. Old school tip. Yeah. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Fashion icon Dapper Dan.
If someone is constantly talking to you and pushing ideas on you and they don't quote none of the elders, something's wrong with that conversation.
Rock the bells. Radio.
And you know it's true. Let me tell you and explain them all to you.
I met this dude with the name of a hat. I didn't even walk away, I didn't give him no rap. But then he got real mad and he got a little tired. If he worked for me, you know he would be fired. He wears a Kango and that is cute, but he ain't got the money and he ain't got the loot. And every time that I see him, he's always a begging. And all the other girls that he's always trying to leg it. Every time that I see him, he says around. You see, compared to me, it's weak compared to mine. Every time that I know that I am saying something fresher in any category, I'm considered the best. And every time that I say it, there ain't nothing less. And everybody knows I will win the contest. And after that came the educated rapper. His fingers start to snap and my hands start to clap. But every time that I see him, everything he say, he rockin' to the beat and he comes in this way. He said that, yeah, you know your mother's, her name is Mary. And from what I heard, your father is a fairy. But every time I see him, he's saying something new. But let me explain to him what he should do. He should be like me, a fly MC. Don't never have to bite, will always write. I have the freshest rhyme that I do recite. And after that, and you know it's true. But let me tell you something else about the doctor too. He ain't really cute and he ain't great. He don't even know how to operate. He came up to me with some crabbish rap. But let me tell you something, don't you know it was whack. So when he came up to me, I told him to step back. He said, you call yourself an MC? I said, this is true. He said, explain to me really what MCs must be. Said, listen very close, cause I don't say this every day. My name is Roxanne, and they call me Shantae. But every time that I say a rhyme, I just like a disser. It ain't nothing you MCs when I miss it. So can't go if you think it's cute, you think it's alright. That's why you said it in a language so y'all wouldn't have to bite. You started talking big Latin, didn't make no sense. You thought you was cute, yeah, you thought you was a prince. You're walking down the block cause I'm the one you're gonna clock. And everybody knows that you're all on my yacht. I'm just a devastating, always rocking, always have the fly that's pocket. Everybody knows it's me, the ROXANNE. Everyone knows I am fresh in any category. Best every time I start to write it, everyone is a number. Every time I do it, yeah, you know it is a mirror. Get on the beat as you can see. So the UPFO crew, you know what you can do. Let me tell y'all one for me and then I'll tell y'all one for you. And every time you say a rhyme, it's just like a disser. It ain't nothing that I don't wanna miss her. And if you think it's right and I'm right in your beat, well then you just better know and listen to me. Because my name is Roxana and I came to say I rock it to the beat and I do it this way. I'm conceited, never beat it, never heard of defeated. I rock it to the beat and you know it is a me. The ROXANNE. And if you wanna play a little game for me, let me show you what you can do, baby. Just with a twist of my cheek and a twist of my wrist, I have all the guys dropping down like this. Yeah, I am fly, and you must admit, but everybody knows I don't go for it. So if you're trying to be cute and you're trying to be fine, you need to cut it out cause it's all in your mind. Trying to be like me, yeah, it is very hard to think you're a god, but you do Elon. Trying to be cute and you're trying to be fly. Don't you know you wish you could be my guy so I could take you home, make you relax. And everybody knows that you're out there trying to tax like corn on the car. You're always trying to rob. You need to be out there looking for a job. Yeah, you're trying to meet and talk about Roxanne, but let me let you know you're not a real man. Cause a Roxanne needs a man, and yes, someone fresh who always dressed. Someone, yes, who will never fess. And then I'll say, yeah, forget the rest. You gotta be cute and you're trying to be fly, but all you wanna be is Roxanne's guy. Because I turned you down without a frown. Embarrassed you in front of your friends, made you look like a clown. And all you do is get real mad. And you talk about me and make me look bad. But everybody knows how the story goes. There's no ifs, no ands, no buts or suppose. No coke up your nose, no dope in your vein. And then it won't cause no kind of pain. But yet and still, you're trying to be fly. I asked you a question, I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make a record about me? The ROXANNE.
First things first, I pop them. Freaks all the honeys, dummies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Those the ones I like, cause they don't get Nathan but penetration. Unless it smells like sanitation. Garbage, I turn like doorknobs. Heart throb never, black and ugly as ever. However, I stay Gucci down to the socks. Rings and watch filled with rocks. And my jam knocking your Mitsubishi. Girls pee-pee when they see me. Navajos creep me in they teepee. As I lay down laws like Island Coppet. Stop it, if you think you're gonna make a profit. Don't see my ones, don't see my guns. Get it? Now tell your friends Papa hit it. Then split it in two. As I flow with the Junior Mafia. I don't know what the hell's stopping ya. I'm clocking ya, Versace shade watching ya. Once you grin, I'm in, game begin. First I talk about how I dress is this. And diamond necklaces, stretch Lexuses. The sex is just immaculate. From the back I get deeper and deeper. Help you reach the climax that your man can't make. Call him, tell him you'll be home real late and sing the break. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know. Sick of that song on how it's so long. Thought he worked his until I handled my biz. There I is, major pain like Damon Wayans. Low down dirty even like his brother Keenan scheming. Don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. Ask Puff Daddy. You ringing bells with bags from Chanel. Baby Ben's traded in your Hyundai XL. Fully equipped CD changer with the cell. She beat me at 12. Where you at? Flipping job playing car notes. While I'm swimming in your women like the breaststroke. Right stroke, left stroke was the best stroke. Death stroke, tongue all down the throat. Nothing left to do but send her home to you. I'm through. Can you sing the song for me, boo? I got that good love, girl, you didn't know. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know. What? So what's it gonna be, him or me? We can cruise the world with pearls, gator boots for girls. The envy of all women, crushed linen, Cartier wristwear with diamonds in them. The finest women I love with the passion. Your man's a wimp, I get that ass a good thrashing. High fashion, flying in the all states. Sexing me while your man masturbates. Isn't this great? Your flight leaves at 8, a flight lands at 9. My game just rewinds. Lyrically, I'm supposed to represent. I'm not only a client, I'm the player president. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know.
Have a nice day with Roxanne Shante.
LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio.
Okay, producer Q, hit me with some of the news. Let us know what's going on in the world.
All right. Let's see what's going on out there in the world. I'm going to start right at the top with one of our hip-hop brothers. Well, a few of our hip-hop brothers. Jay-Z leads hip-hop earners in the past year. So Jay-Z really bought in the bag the past year. He's at the top of the hip-hop list for all earners. He brought in a whopping $470 million in 2021. So some of the other names on the list: Kanye, Drake, Wiz Khalifa. But even Kanye came in second, and he came in at $250 million. So we love to see our hip-hop brothers get the bag, don't we?
Definitely. Absolutely, because anytime there's a win with them, there's a win for us. And that just shows how valuable hip-hop is. And it shows you that we not only are hip-hop artists and are making records and things like that, but we have also expanded the things that we are able to do, like our money opportunities and financial windfalls are now coming in from everywhere, because we have learned to now not only know that it is our job to take care of business on the stage, but to also take care of business off the stage, behind the stage, at the door, around the corner, up the street,
Well
you name
said.
it. That's what it is, you know. And I think one of the other great things about it too is that we've also learned that not only are we, or have we been known to be great consumers, but we are also great marketers, we are also great owners, we are also great influencers. So yeah, you know, shout out to them. Look, keep us on the motherfucking list.
Yeah.
If you leave it up to me, we just keep us on the fucking list. Please believe it, baby. Next.
All right, next up, not so good news for one of our hip hop brothers. Diddy's son Quincy was pulled off of a flight. So Quincy shared his story of a terrible experience on a JetBlue flight he was on. He claimed the pilot did not want to let him on with a very small travel bag that contained some of his personal medications and jewelry. Quincy says he was asked to leave the plane, but instead of just, walking off, the pilot actually came out, grabbed him by his neck, and physically brought him off the plane. So have we ever had some of those problems when, trying to get on the plane was just not as easy as we thought?
Okay, so now since we know that JetBlue will officially be called Diddy Blue from this point on, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't be putting your hands on people's kids. And I don't care how old they are. And I just know for a fact that, as with any parent, the backlash of this is going to be incredible. So I'm going to sit back and wait for the second half of the story. And have I ever been put off a plane? Yeah, I have. But I wanted to get put off the fucking plane because I was like, listen, let me off the fucking plane. They said no, that they was. I said, okay, well, good. I bet you don't want to fly with me in here feeling like this. And so, absolutely, I have been, put off the plane. I guess, and I don't even want to tell y'all, but it's very, very expensive when a plane has to go back to the whatever that shit is called when you get ready to board, when they got to go back to one of them little boarding things because you just showed your ass. Shit is real. So you get real humble between the turnaround and the get off. You get, all of a sudden you start telling them how sick you were feeling and how you just didn't want to subject other people to your sickness. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But don't just act up to act up. Next.
All right, and last but not least, an Estee Lauder executive was forced out of his role after a social media post. So Estee Lauder senior executive John Dempsey has been fired over an Instagram post. The post featured a Sesame Street graphic, but the post did contain the N-word and also referenced the rapper Chingy. Dempsey, who is white, he said that he didn't read the meme before posting it on his social media, and now he's out of a $10 million per year job. What do we do about those social media posts, people?
You gotta say fine print.
Yeah, absolutely. But I tell you, another thing you got to do is that when you make it 10 million a motherfucking year, because see, most people get on social media so that they can eventually earn 10 million. When you already earning 10 million a motherfucking year, you supposed to just scroll and keep control. That's what the fuck you supposed to do. You supposed to have like 2 followers. You know what I'm saying? You supposed no, you're supposed to have where you're only following 2 people, and then you're not supposed to have like maybe under 10 posts and have like 1 million followers and shit. Listen, and I'm telling this to everybody. Listen to me. Sometimes you just gotta scroll and keep control. Go inside your motherfucking inbox. You see something funny and inappropriate, send that shit to a friend so y'all too can fucking laugh about it. But don't go and try to put that out there to the public, because everybody is not gonna share your sense of humor. I know everybody doesn't share my sense of humor, so thank God for all of our little LLs. That's right, I love you listeners, baby. Because see, they think what's funny the same shit I think that's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see a motherfucker fall, we get that first little giggle out. Once we know that they okay, then we bust out fucking laughing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that little part in the middle that you got to remember to stay reminded of. Next.
Yeah.
That is it, Queen. Those are the news for today.
Thank you so much. Please believe it, baby. And stay tuned tomorrow again for your rhyme report, baby, where I bust a rhyme and blow your motherfucking mind.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It started in slave ships.
Slave ships. There are more records of slave ships than one would dream. It seems inconceivable until you reflect that for 200 years ships sailed carrying cargoes of slaves.
Run.
be nonviolent in the face of the violence that we've been experiencing for the past 400 years is actually doing our people a disservice. In fact, it's a crime. It's a crime.
Here come the drums.
To the woods, so the people give you some of that reacting to the facts that I kick in a stick, in a stay around point to the joint, put the Buddha down. Go on, get to the roots, and giving it up, so turn it loose. Then again, I got a story that's harder than a hardcore course, not the Holocaust. I'm talking about the what's still going on. I know where from that dumb, really dumb from the base motherland, the place of the drum, invaded by the whack, did it whack, it fooled the black, it left us faded. King and Chief probably had a big beef, because of that now I grit my teeth. Here's a song to the storm, but the shake of a snake and a smile that went along with that.
Get trusted.
Get trusted.
Get trusted. Get trusted. Get trusted.
Kick your wicked rhymes like a fortune teller, cause the wickedness done by Jack, where everybody at the body is sold for the liquor and the gold, smacked in the back for the other man to match.
What? Wicked. Wicked man.
Now the story I'm kicking is gory. Little Rock, where they be docking this boat, no hope, I'm shackled. Oh, plus gang tackle by the other hand, swinging the rope. Friend, red, white, and blue, Jack and his crew. The guys authorized to beat down for the Browns. Man to the man, each one, so I teach one. Born to terrorize sisters and every brother, one love. Who said it? I know Houdini sang it. The hater taught hate, that's why we gang banging. Beware of the hand when it's coming from the left. I ain't tripping, just watch your step.
Get trusted.
Get trusted.
Get trusted. Get trusted. Get trusted. Get trusted. Get trusted. Get trusted. Get trusted.
And I judge everyone, one by the one. Look, here come the judge. Watch it, here he come now.
Don't say it's me, Judge. I ain't did nothing to nobody.
I can only guess what's happening. Years ago, we would have been a ship's captain, getting me bruised on the cruise. Well, I got to lose, lost all contact, got me laying on my back, ruining my own leftover. When I roll over on somebody else. 90 damn days on the slave ship, kind of falling off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 100 at a time.
Blood in the wood in this mind. I'm choking on spit, feeling pain like my brain being chained. Still gotta give it what I got. It's hot in the day, it's cold in the night. But I thrive to survive. I pray to God to stay alive, my attitude balls inside. If that ain't it, you think I ever quit? Still I pray to get my hands around the neck of the man with the whip. And 3 months past the brand of label on my ass to signify I'm owned. I'm on the microphone saying 50-55. How I'm living, we've been living here. Living ain't the word I've been given. Haven't got classifieds in the have-nots. Fighting the hands cause it's all about money. When it comes on again, mean I'm getting mine. Here I am, turn it over, Sam. 427 to the year, do you understand? That's why it's hard for the black of the land. Once again, bass in your face, not an 8-track, getting it good to the woods. So the people give you some of that reacting to the facts that I kick in the stick. And it's stay around, point to the joint, put the Buddha down. Go and get to the roots, and giving it up. So turn me loose. Then again, I got a story that's harder than a hardcore course. That's the Holocaust, I'm talking about the what's still going on. I know where I'm from, not dumb, did it come from the base motherland, the place of the drum, invaded by the whack, did it whack, it fooled the black, it left us faded. King and Chief probably had a big beef, because of that now I get my teeth. So here's a song to the storm about the shake of the state, and a smile went along with that.
Get trusted. Now watch your step, boy. Get trusted. Watch your step, boy. Get trusted. On the step, boy. Get trusted. We ain't playing, boy. Get trusted. That's right, boy. We the men. Get trusted. We the men. You just business. Get trusted. Know what I'm saying? Get trusted. And yo, Chuck, tell 'em.
see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty. My music so loud, I'm swinging, they hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty, trying to 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 catch me riding dirty. They can see me lean, tense so it ain't easy to be seen. When they see me ride by, they can see the gleam, and I shine on the deck in the TV screen. Riding with a new chick, she like cola. Next to the PlayStation controller is a full clip in my pistola. Send a jacker into a coma. Girl, you ain't know I'm crazy like Crazy Bone, just tryna bone, ain't tryna have no babies. Ride clean as hell, so I pull in ladies. Laws on patrol, and you know they hate me. Music turn all the way up into the maximum. I can speak to some niggas, try to jack for some, but we packing something that what we have for we have a nigga locked up in the maximum security cell. I'm gripping old, music loud and I'm tipping slow. Twin steady twisting like hit this dough. Police pull up right behind and it's in his throat. The windows down, gotta stop pollution. City change niggas like who is that producing? That's the plan skills when we out and cruising. Got warrants in every city except Houston, but I still ain't losing. They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty. My music so loud, I'm swinging, they hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty, trying to 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 catch me riding dirty.
I've been drinking and smoking, holy shit, cause I really can't focus. I got to get it home with a popo scope, this big ol' skirt just swerving. All up in the curb, man, nigga been sipping on the hit and singing the gin again and sin again. We in the wind, doing 100 while I puff on the blunt. I roll another one up, we living like we ain't giving a fuck. I got a blunt up in my right hand, 40 ounce in my left, freezing my balls. Rolling up the tree, green leaves and all. Coming pretty deep, me and my dogs, yo. Like a nigga the back streets, wondering about the 6 pounds and I got heat. Glock shots to the block, we creak, pop, whole cops don't see me. On a low key, with no regard for the law, we dodge them like fuck them all. But I won't get caught up and brought up on charges for none of y'all. Keep a gun in car, and a blood is spot. Well, if you want, nigga, the poppin' dog. Ready or not, we bust shots off in the air, Crazy Bone and Chameleon.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty. My music so loud, I'm swinging, they hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty, trying to 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 catch me riding dirty. Know what you thinking, so I try to let you go. Turn on my blinker light and then I swing it slow. And they upset for sure, cause they think they know that they catching me with plenty of the drink and draw. So they get behind me, trying to check my tags. Look at my rear view when they smiling, thinking they'll catch me in the wrong and keep trying. Steady denying that it's racial profiling. Houston, Texas, you can check my tags. Pull me over, try to check my slab. Glove compartment, gotta get my cash. Cause the crooked cops will try to come up fast. And being the baller that I am, I talk to them, giving a damn about them not feeling my attitude. When they realize I ain't even riding dirty, bet you'll be leaving with an even madder mood. I'ma laugh at you and then I have to cruise. Jamming number 2 on some more DJ Screw. You can't arrest me, plus you can't sue. This is a message to the law, tell them we hate you. I can't be touched, so tell them that they should've known. Tip me down, I'm sitting crooked on my chrome. Booking my phone, finding the chick I wanna bone. Like they couldn't stop me, I'm about to pull up at your home. In the zone, they see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty. My music so loud, I'm swinging, they hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty, trying to 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 catch me riding dirty. They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty. My music so loud, I'm swinging, they hoping that they gon' catch me riding dirty, trying to 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 catch me riding dirty.
Damn, my arm, nigga, my arm stuck in the wheel. Damn, man, I done spilled my drink, man. My slab, man, my bad. I was trying to take a picture of that ball with my picture phone in my hand, stuck on the wheel. Y'all, man, I can't get the door open, man.
Now somebody about to
no insurance, man.
Call the doctor, I need another
of the prescription. Damn, I done.
Wu-Tang Clan on LL Cool J's
Rock the Bells Radio.
Hey yo, what's up? You got the whistle right here from the almighty Wu-Tang Clan. Yo, this is Master Killer building, you already know. 1993, 92, 93, recording this album Into the 36 Chambers. Wow, we was some wild boys back then.
Yeah, I kinda like felt like hip hop was kinda needed like a new charge for me. You know, I kinda was, you know, in a reggae chamber. I kinda had left it.
You kinda gave hip hop up for a minute,
for
right?
a second, you know.
Yeah. You know, we was feeling like hip hop needed us in a way. It's a weird thing, you know, we respect all the great MCs, but we felt like the heyday of hip hop for us was 86, 87. And we talk about it on Can It Be So Simple. Those was like our favorite years when hip hop just made you feel invincible. And we wanted to rekindle that energy back into it.
A game of chess is like a sword fight. You must think first, before you move.
Tone style is immensely strong and immune to nearly any weapon. When it's properly used, it's almost invincible.
Raw, I'ma give it to you with no trivia. Roll like cocaine straight from Bolivia. My hip hop will rock and shock the nation like the Emancipation Proclamation. Weak MCs approach with slang that's dead. Them eyes are running to the wall and bang your head. I push a force, my force you're doubting. I'm making devils cower to the Caucasus Mountain.
Well, I'm Messiah, I set the microphone on fire. Rap styles vary and carry like Mariah. I come from the Shaolin slum, and the alley I'm from is coming through with enough niggas, enough guns. So if you wanna come sweating, stressing, contesting, you got your soft swords at the midsection. Don't talk the talk if you can't walk the walk. Phony niggas that outline the chalk. I'm mad vexed, is what the projects made me. Rebel to the grain, there's no way to barricade me. Steamroller niggas like an 18-wheeler with the drunk driver driving. There's no surviving. Rough like Timberland, where? Yeah, me and the clan and yo, the Land Cruisers out there. Peace to all the crooks, all the niggas with bad looks. Ball head braids, blows this hook. We pack home text, nigga play the max. Black axe, drug dealing styles with fat stacks. Only been a good nigga for a minute though, cause I got to get my props and win it. Yo, I got beef with commercial ass niggas with gold teeth, lamping in a Lexus seat and beat straight up and down, don't even bother. I got 40 niggas up in here now who kill niggas for me. My peoples, are you with me where you at? In the front, in the back, killer bees on attack. My peoples, are you with me where you at? Smoking up, hitting cats on the block with the gap.
Here I go, deep tight flow. Jack you stole can never get this. No, I'm Terry Bomb and shit. Boom, that's warming up a little bit. Rapping in is what's happening. Keep the pockets stacking in, hands clapping in. At the party when I move my body. Gotta get up and be somebody. Grab the microphone, put strength to the bone. Dan, 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 into the Wu-Tang zone. Showing up when I rock that stuff up, up. I'm gonna catch up, tough, rough. Kicking rhymes like Jim Kelly or Alex Haley. I'm a beat a belly rhymes. Coming raw style, hardcore. Niggas be coming to the hip-hop store. Coming to buy grocery from me. Turn out to be a hip-hop MC. The law, in order to enter the Wu-Tang, you must bring the whole dirty bastard type slang. Represent the Jizza, Abbott, Rizza, Shaquan, inspect the deck. Dirty hoe getting low with his flow. Introduced in the ghost bass killer. No one can get it live.
My peoples, are you with me where you at? In the front, in the back, killer bees on attack. My peoples, are you with me where you at? Smoking meth, hitting cats on the block with the gap.
Speaking of the devil's sight, knows the guard, get your shit right. Mega trife, and yo, I killed you in a past life. On the mic while you was kicking that fast shit. You and Nick tried to get it, got blasted. Half-mastered ass style, mad rough chast. When I struck, I had on Tim's in the black mask. Remember that shit? I know you don't remember Jack. That night, yo, I was sitting like a spiked bat. And then you thought I was bugged out and crazy. Strapped for nonsense, after me became lazy. Yo, nobody budged while I shot slugs. Never shot ducks, I'm running with ducks that flood mugs. So grab your 8+1, start flipping and tripping. Niggas is jetting, I'm licking off, son.
Wu-Tang, 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 Wu-Tang.
Homicide's illegal and death is a penalty. One justifies the homicide when he dies in his own iniquity. It's the master of the mantis rapture coming at ya. We have an APB on an MC killer. Looks like the work of a master. Evidence indicates that his stature merciless like a terrorist, hard to capture. The flow changes like a chameleon, plays like a friend and stabs you like a dagger. This technique attacks the immune system, disguised like a lie, paralyzing the victim. You scream as it enters your bloodstream, erupts your brain from the pain these thoughts contain. Moving on a nigga with the speed of a centipede and injure any motherfucker fucking contender. My peoples, are you with me where you at? In the front, in the back, killer bees on attack. My peoples, are you with me where you at? Smoking meth, hitting cats on the block with the gas.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
It's the thuggish ruggers bone. It's the thuggish ruggers bone. It's the thuggish ruggers bone. It's the thuggish ruggers bone.
You feeling the strength for the rump, step bump, hit a funk, get a jump that the dust is filled. Just be thuggin', straight buzzin', loving your peoples, cause we so real. Chill, better bring your weapon when steppin', bring on that ammunition, trippin', no sip, not to mention, never knew no competition. But I gotta get mine, so scream my mo and let me hear ya holler. Not about that mighty dollar, roll with the bum of thugger follow. Chain game remaining the same, flaming my deck and drinking brews. Thinking about that hanging, clapping my back and thuggin' with truth. You know me as a hustler, try to creep and get beat, maybe 6 feet, Pete, gotta put them under, straight jackets, gotta make that money, man, it's still the same now, better than my black trench vest, you gotta be down there, bang, bang, come and get this teaching, your soldiers, hot thugs must stack, me drinking me brew to my stir crack, big blue all the way back. You can take another swig to the brain rose, low instead of choking up that potent smoking, run up on the popo. Now gotta get them up with my busters, right turn to the double glut, pull to the curse, smoke with my
Cigar Rockin', man.
I'm the microphone fiend.
And you're listening to Have a Nice Day with Roxanne Shante on LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio.
That's right. So it's 833-LL Cool J. That's the way you call up. Have a nice day. 833-LL Cool J. That's the way you call up. Have a nice day. And get ready for the question that is...
Strictly for the OGs. Question of the day.
And here's the question. Okay, I need y'all to put me on to something, because I'm always putting y'all onto some shit. Put me onto something. What do you do when you're tired? What gives you a boost? What is that thing that you do, or maybe even that thing that you take that makes you, you know, give you that little perk that you may need? Maybe you might need your coffee in the morning. Maybe it's a quick nap. I don't even know if those shits really work. But whatever the case may be, put your sister on to something today. Please believe it. What do you do when you're tired? Okay? Something that just, you know, that just perks you up. Is it a certain song you play? Do you go get a haircut? Ladies, do you do your hair and take time out for yourself? What do you do to revive and feel alive? Okay? That's what we're talking about. The number's 833-LL Cool J. That's the way you call up. Have a nice day. Okay, come Master Cool V, what do you do?
Oh, back in the day, I used to just go get me a woman. But, you know, these days, I'm, you know, 2 cups of coffee. If I need an extra blast.
You know what? 833-LL Cool J. That's the way you call up. Have a nice day. Let me know. What do you do when you're tired? What wakes you up? Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. It's all about you. One time.
I'ma say it's all about you.
For the bitches that think it's all about you. It's all about you.
Drew out in the house with my boy Piznock, you know what I'm saying?
It's all about you.
Yeah, I'ma say it's all about you, but you know why now. Yeah.
You probably took it as the last trick. Wanna laugh at how I got my ass caught up with this bad bitch? Thinking I had her, but she had me in the long run. It's just my luck, I'm stuck with fucking with the wrong one. Wild decisions, based on lies we live in. Scandalous times, games like my religion. You could be rolling with the thug. Instead you with this weak scrub, looking for some love. And in the club, I see you staring like you want it. Well, baby, if you got it, better float it. Let the liquor help you get a bonus. I'm still tipsy from last night. Bumping the walls as a pose, I think it to the fast life. I try to holler, but you tell me you take it. Saying you ain't impressed with the money you make. Guess it's true what they telling me. Fresh out of jail like hell for a black celebrity. So that's the reason why I call. And maybe you with it. Fantasies of a sweating, can I hit it? Addicted to the things you do. It's still true. What I'm saying, boo, is this is all about you.
Every other city we go, every other
it's all about you.
No matter where I go, I see the same hole. Every other city we go, every other
it's all about you.
No matter where I go, I see the same hole.
I make a promise if you go with me. Just let me know I had you hollering my name out before I leave. Nobody loves me, I'm a thug nigga. I only hung out with the criminals and drug dealers. I love niggas cause we coming from the same place. Witness me holler at a hoochie, see how quick the game takes. I cannot tell her I'm a player, and I don't even care. Creep though, weed smokes in the air. Everywhere I go, it's all about the groupie hoe. Waiting for niggas at the end of every show. I just seen you with my friends, video. Never put a picture for my friends, so here we go. Follow the leader and beat the drama that I'm going through. It's all about you. Yeah, nigga. It's all about
every other city we go, every other radio. No matter where I go, I see the same hole. Every other city we go, every other radio. No matter where I go, I see the same hole.
Is you sick from the dick, or is it the flu? It ain't about you or your bitch ass crew. Every other city we go, in every video explain to a nigga why I see the same shitty hoe. You think it's all about you, but boo, I get down like Drew and my nasty new niggas. You couldn't hold me back, it'd take a fatter track, a lyrical attack. Perhaps it was a visual block. When I started to snap, slow your load, I'm straight in control. Flows and fold, my whole stroll, whole is set. I told you I'm a scorer next. Go digging, cold digging, or go roll. I slide in easily, dry or greasily, slash bitch know the cut. I came to fuck, try squeezing me. Running up in you just like who's dinner when I've been here at the most. I fuck a bitch from the West Coast to West Virginia.
Every other city we go, every other video. No matter where I go, I see the same hoe. Every other city we go, every other video. No matter where I go, I see the same hoe. Every other city we go, every other video. No matter where I go, I see the same hoe. Every other city we go, every other video.
Same old shit.
No matter where I go, I see the same hoe.
Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting back watching Montel Jordan video. I see the same bitch who was in the Homeboy Nathan video. Then I flip the channel. I'm checking out my Homeboy Tupac video. I see the same bitch that was in my video. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, what make that even more fucked up, I'm watching A Million Man March, and I see the same bitch on the Million Man March that was in the Homeboy Warren G video. I mean, damn, everywhere I look, everywhere I go, I see the same hoe. Don't get mad, I'm only being real. Yeah.
What's up, this is Eric B. You're listening to Have a Nice Day with Roxanne Shante on the LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the lines right now, and we're gonna find out, what do you do when you get tired? Okay, so let's go to the callers and find out exactly what do you do when you get tired. Richard in New Mexico, tell me, what do you do when you get tired? Hey, Richard, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so hey, Rich, tell me, what do you do when you get tired?
Well, when I get tired, if I'm driving on the road, either I drink, 20-ounce Red Bull, or, that smelling salt that the people at the gym smell.
Yes.
Yeah, that smelling salt, you go over there and take one whip of that, and you'll be good for a few hours.
Really?
Light up the senses.
Yeah.
Now, see, I ain't even know that shit right there. Now, you put me on to something for real. Please believe it, baby. Thank you so much for calling, Richard, and have a nice day. He said, go ahead and get on some of that gym shit. Right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Joe in Colorado, tell me, what do you do when you're tired?
Hi.
Hey.
What's going on? Is this Roxanne Shante?
Yes, it is, baby.
Oh, my God, we listen to you every day. We're from Breckenridge, Colorado. Every day I pick up my son from school. We tune in, and we call. We finally got through. So, anyway, when I wake up in the morning, it's Red Bull all day. I probably take down 3 of those bad boys. Hypes me up, gets me going. And I listen to Rock the Bells. That gets me going.
Baby, I'm trying to tell you now. You already know. Rock the Bells and everything else. That shit is a perfect combination. Thank you so much for calling, Joe and
Have a good
son.
day. We love you.
Hey, you too. We love you too. Have a nice day. Okay, Paul from Louisville, home of the greatest Muhammad Ali. Paul, hook your sister up. Tell me, what do you do when you're tired?
Peace and blessings, Queen, Cut Master Cool V's. Peace. For everybody black. Man, Shawnee, big ups, man, to that motherfucking New Jersey days. And Cool V showed his ass.
Oh, man.
Man, you showed out. And you showed, man, why you Cool V.
We just taking it back.
They was still smoking. Oh, man, they're still smoking. Man, Shawnee, this is what I do, man. Coffee and shit ain't never really fucking worked for me. So I'm not really big on that coffee shit. It's all mental. So if I know I got a whole lot of shit going on and I'm tired, I don't think about the right now. I think about, man, after when I get everything done and I can sit down and relax. So mentally, I know, hey, I got to go ahead and fight this motherfucking war. But at the end, I'm going to win it. And, man, compliments that with that motherfucking Queensbridge by MC Shan and the Juice Crew All-Stars. Shit, I'm on a roll. I can't be stopped.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Please believe it. Thank you so much for calling, Paul, sweetie, and have a nice day. Okay, Erica and Callie, tell me, what do you do when you're tired? Hook a sister up. Let me know. What do you do?
Roxanne.
I want to be your man. There you go, Erica.
Can I just tell you something, first of all? In 1984, I was a white girl at Catholic school. I heard you on 1580 K-Day, and I was, it was a wrap.
Wow.
Well, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that.
Right. So look, I'm going to tell you that every answer can be found in music. So if you're tired, EPMD told you what to do, sister. If you're tired, then go take a nap.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, babe. Hit me with them motherfucking lyrics, Erica. You better hit me with them shits. That's what I'm talking about.
Can I tell you one more thing before you let me? I know you're busy, but back in the 80s and the 90s, 1580 K-Day used to run 976-7070 commercial.
Yes.
That was me.
Wow. Really? Okay.
That was me. I'm going to hit it for you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Hit me with it.
Man down 70 and 70 again.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Erica. Please believe it, baby.
Yes, have a blessed day. Love you guys.
Okay, we love you too. Thank you so much for calling. Okay, see, that was the voice behind that shit right there. Please believe it. Okay, Greg in New York, tell me, what do you do when you're tired?
So much for calling. Okay, see, that was the voice behind.
You gotta turn your radio down, Greg.
Greg, you gotta turn your radio down, babe.
All right, it's down.
Okay, cool. Now tell me, what do you do when you're tired?
Oh man, so I'm a retired paramedic from New York City Fire Department and working a 12-hour shift overnight. You be tired waiting for your next call, so I like mastered power naps. So I could take a nap for like 10 or 15 minutes and it will rejuvenate me for the rest of the night.
Wow.
You know, I'm big on that.
Really?
My friends can tell you, I can sleep anywhere, anytime. Give me about 15 minutes, I'm up. I'm ready. You know?
Okay.
It's like the job got me trained for that.
Wow. I like that. He said the 15-minute power naps. He said, and that comes from being on call and working in one of those like really high adrenaline situations where you never know what the call's going to be. But if you take it all the way down, when you wake up, you can bring that shit all the way back up. Thank you so much, Greg, for that, sweetie, and have a nice day, baby. Okay, DJ West in Georgia, tell me, what do you do when you're tired?
Where you never take it all the way down.
DJ West, you got to turn your radio down, sweetie.
Hey, Shawnee, what's going on there? What's going on there, Cool V?
What's happening, fam?
So tell me, what do you do when you're tired?
First of all, I just want to say that New Jersey thing was off the hook yesterday, bro. I'm telling you, it was off the hook.
Oh, thank you.
But what I do, I always like when I'm driving and I'm going long distance somewhere, the best thing for me, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, is just pull over and take like a 30-minute nap. Like, don't even try to fight it. Just pull over, take like a 30-minute nap, and then usually revive me up.
Okay, so it looks like these power naps is the shit. Like, yo, he said, listen, don't fight the sleep. Don't fight the shit. Just go ahead and roll with it. And, okay, I like that, DJ West.
Pull over and take a nap. That's the best thing. Pull over and take a nap.
Please believe it. Thank you so much for calling, sweetie, and have a nice day. So as you see, Red Bulls, take a nap, drink some coffee, whatever the case may be. If you're tired, like she said, Erica told us, EPMD, if you're tired, then go take a nap. Please believe it, baby. And have a nice day. Let's do it.
Take a good look at me. Now picture me unhappy. No cash and out of fashion, not flashing. Picture me doing bad even if I wasn't rapping. Picture me even breathe on the mic, not not snapping. I'm fire hot, not lukewarm, my arms frozen. Picture me in a room full of hoes unchosen. Picture me with no P.O. and no dro. Picture Pimp Squad with some broads and ain't getting no throw. L.A. gone, I ain't got a deal no more. A ghetto vision ain't real no more. A T.I.P. ain't one for me or no more. He still so-so, he still po, nigga, picture that. A matter of fact, picture Tip getting anything other than rich. Now can you picture this young pompous African son of a bitch? Labeled as anything less than the shit, I can't see it.
This bad man, you get shot anyway. Bad man don't take back shot. No day. Jamaican bad man said that. Zagaza. And them walk if they don't go flop them again. This bad man, you get shot any day. Bad man don't take back shot anyway. Jamaican bad boy said that. And them walk if they don't go.
Pull up in the blue coupe, this damn near clear. And polo gear that won't drop the next year. Beating like this here. Cartier frames and Piaget wristwear. T.I.P. your majesty's right here. Notice when I came, the dames disappeared. Your lames listen here to play me, baby. Hey, he gon' need a track from God featuring Jesus or Jay-Z. Go on, floss, ball with what costs. Smile for the cameras, take your shirts off. Y'all niggas act, take your skirts off. Hoppin' Bob ass nigga, he don't wanna work, boss. I'm getting sick and tired of these phonies renditions. Wonder why I don't consider them no competition. There's no vision, little ambition. How I feel about these niggas in my word, are you kidding?
This bad man, you get shot anyway. Bad man don't take back shot. No day. Jamaican bad man said that. Zagaza. And them walk if they don't go flop them again. This bad man, you get shot any day. Bad man don't take back shot anyway. Jamaican bad boy said that. And them walk if
some niggas wonder what my goal is. They think it's going gold, having hoes sweating me. Fuck that, I'm in it for the longevity. Picture me as one of the greatest that'll ever be. Comparing me to Tupac, B.I.G. and Jay-Z. We're legends like Organo, IZ and J.D. Neptunes, they even flow on one of Dre's these. Fly to Miami, chill with Luke and we can trade freaks. Some freak shows and peepholes under shade trees. But KP say just keep it top notch. And make sure that the club is jumping like it's hopscotch. Floss rocks and in the summer keep the top draw. $10,000 worth of clothes when I go shop. And the Impala on them bows, so the whole job. Especially when I rock the linen suit with no socks. And polo skippers, they undo zippers and they show cock and show shot shit. Bitch, I'm serious.
This bad man, you get shot anyway. Bad man don't take back shot. No day. Jamaican bad man said that. Zagaza. And them walk if they don't go flop them again. This bad man, you get shot any day. Bad man don't take back shot anyway. Jamaican bad boy said that. And them walk if they don't go. Well, it's a Neptune sound. Zagaza. T.I.P. Beat it, man. Zagaza. Bad man sitting straight from Jamaica. Let me get it straight. I'm telling them something.
Rock the Bells Radio is for the B-boys, it's for the graph writers, it's for the breakers, it's for the DJs. Rock the Bells is for the culture.
Rock the Bells Radio.
Alright. This one goes out to all the lovers in the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna express my feelings right about now on the way I like to do things. T.R., bring it in.
Like a merry-go-round, take control like Charles in charge. I really can't wait, let's stay in the garage. Oops, let me run the stairs and get the whipped cream. Can't have ice cream without whipped cream. Plus an ice cube to make you sing. My main man did it and do the right thing. Come on, let me take you in all the right places. Keep my eyes open while I watch you make faces. Feeling quite dandy, comfortable and cozy. Let me draw the curtains cause my neighbors are nosy. So make a little room, here comes Big Daddy. Big like a truck, satisfying like a caddy. Many are called but the chosen are few. And all I wanna know, is it good to you? Is it good to you? Make a move, my lollipop cutie. Lay down on the cover, let the lover do his duty. It looks like rain, but rain doesn't matter. We can take time, hold hands, and chit chatter. And what about love? Love's a possibility, but let's make sure we share the same mentality. Close the door, dim the lights, everything's okie dokie, copacetic, alright. And how about oil? Warm from the heat, I can slick your body down from your head to your and I'll grant your first wish. Open your arms and wrap me tight like a teddy bear. Then take your fingers and run it through my hair. Many are called and the chosen a few, but all I wanna know is it good to you? Is it good to you? Yeah, lay it back a little. You know I'm really curious. I really wanna know how you feel right now. I mean, is it good to you? 'Cause believe me when I tell you, it feels good to me. Roll over my lover, the sun is beaming, the hot water's running and the bathroom steaming. Champagne bottle in the corner half done, rose still bright from the morning sun. Yeah, we snuggled up, now it's time to buckle up. So call me Lady Cutie and I'll pick you up. Many a call, but the chosen are few, and all I wanna know, is it good to you? Is it good to you? Is it good to you? I wanna know. Is it good to you? I'd like to know.
You got me singing, ooh.
Come on, sing it, baby. Come on, let me hear it, honey. Come on, sing it, baby. Come on, let me hear it, honey. Come on, sing it, baby. Come on, let me hear it, honey. Come on, sing it, baby. Come on, let me hear it, honey. Is it good to you? Is it good to you?
Tennessee,
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 Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Lord, I've really been real stressed, down and out, losing ground. Although I am black and brown, problems got me pessimistic. Brothers and sisters keep messing up. Why does it have to be so damn tough? I don't know where I can go to let these ghosts out of my skull. My grandma passed, my brother's gone. I never at once felt so alone. I know you're supposed to be my steering wheel, not just my spare tire. But Lord, I ask you to be my guiding force and truth. For some strange reason it had to be. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all the hurt me. Let me understand your plan. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all the hurt me. Let me understand your plan. Lord, it's obvious we got a relationship, talking to each other every night and day. Although you're superior over me, we talk to each other in a friendship way. Then out of nowhere, you tell me to break out of the country and into more countries, past Iceberg, into rivers, where the ghost of childhood haunts me. Walk the roads my forefathers walked, climb the trees my forefathers hung from. Ask those trees for all their wisdom. They tell me my ears are so young. Go back to whence you came, my family tree, my family name. For some strange reason it had to be. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me. Let me understand your plan. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make
she went down to Holly Springs. Razadon and Baba, they went down to Peachtree. Headliner, I challenge you to a game of horseshoes. A game of horseshoes.
Now I see the importance of history. While my people be in the mess that they be. Many journeys to freedom made in vain by brothers on the corner playing ghetto games. I ask you, Lord, why you enlighten me without the enlightenment of all my folks. He said, cause I set myself on a quest for truth, and he was there to quench my thirst. But I am still thirsty. Lord, allow me to drink some more. He said what I am searching for are the answers to all which are in front of me. The ultimate truth started to get blurry. For some strange reason it had to be. It was all a dream about Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me. Let me understand your plan. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me. Let me understand your plan.
Oh, won't you let me? Won't you help me? Won't you help me understand your Take me home, take me home, home. Take me to another place. Take me
Now you owe me a watermelon. Let's go climb trees and skip over rocks. Do like they do below the border. Speeches here? No, they look like the roots that treated the ancestors were hungry. But that's okay, get it? Cause he's down to earth. Tennessee? Tennessee? Yeah. Tennessee?
To Tennessee.
You're listening to Have a Nice Day with Roxanne Shante on LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio.
Okay, so now let me just tell you what's going to be on my list of things that I need to do. One of the things that's on the list that I need to do is I need to take a moment out and readjust my patience level. Now, anybody out there that has recently been losing their patience lately and things like that, like me, I'm a person who anybody can talk to me. If you see me, I am a people person. I am very approachable. You know, people will tell you that. People who meet me know that. But that's because I have learned the power in patience. I have learned that when that gets low, like I can run low on energy, I can run low on everything, but patience, I must keep filled like the tank in a car. You know what I'm saying? You got to. You have to do that. So for anybody out there that's going through it, let me just tell you how you actually adjust your patience level. What you do is you play good music. You play good music because for some reason, every song that you sing along to refills your patience. Don't fucking believe me? Try it. Please believe it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what you got to do. You got to go ahead and play you some good music. Where can you get good music? Right here on LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio. Because remember, following right behind this show is our hip-hop brother, DJ Mr. C, the motherfucking finisher to help you set it off. So he will help you cap your motherfucking tank of patience when he hits you with those motherfucking mixes. And shout out to all of the shows that are on the station. You're able to tune in and sing along with anybody. Bun B, Too Short, Scratch, everybody, Cash and Shy, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So there is something for everyone wherever their level of hip hop is. You know what I'm saying? And also, big shout out to Scorpio. Scorpio now has the international. So just in case you want to tap into your hip hop internationally, you know what I'm saying? Tune in to Scorpio, baby. Please believe it. And you can always go to www.rockthebells.com, your one-stop shop in hip hop. Nothing makes you feel better than getting you a new motherfucking LL Cool J sweater or sweatshirt or bag or cup or whatever it is that you need. We got you. That's right. This is the Have a Nice Day show. Roxy and Shantae, Cutmaster Cool V on LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio, baby. That shit was live. That wasn't recorded.
Yeah.
That was just, you know, that's just how I'm feeling. Let's do it.
So you're a philosopher?
Yes. 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 I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I think very deeply.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak.
I think very deeply.
Let us begin. What, where, why, or when will all be explained like instructions to a game. See, I'm not insane. In fact, I'm kind of rational. When I be asking you, who is more dramatic, this one or that one, the white one or the black one? Black the punk and I'll jump up to attack one. Terrorist one is just the gotta lead a crew. Right up to your face and diss you. Everyone saw me on the last album cover, holding a pistol, something far from a lover. Beside my brother, SCOTT. I just laugh, cause no one can defeat me. This is lecture number 2, my philosophy. Number 1 was poetry, you know it's me. You know it's my philosophy, many artists gotta learn. I'm not flammable, I don't burn. So please stop burning and learn to earn respect, cause that's just what KR collects. See, what do you expect when you rhyme like a soft punk? You walk down the street and get jumped. You got to have style and learn to be original. And everybody's gonna wanna diss you. Like me, we stood up for the South Bronx, and every sucker MC had a response. You think we care? I know that they are on the tip. My posse from the Bronx is thick. In real life, we roll correctly. A lot of suckers would like to forget me, but they can't. Cause like a champ, I have got a record of knocking out the frauds in a second. On the mic, I believe that you should get loose. I haven't come to tell you I got juice. I just produce, create, innovate on a higher level. I'll be back, but for now, just sackle.
Did you hear the main thing was just said?
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. I play the 9 and you play the target. You all know my name, so I guess I'll just start it. Or should I say start this? Teaching other artists, and new concepts and their hardest. Yo, cause I'm a teacher and Scott is a scholar. It ain't about money, cause we all make dollars. That's why I walk with my head up. When I hear whack rhymes, I get fed up. Rappers like a setup, a lot of games, a lot of suckers with colorful names. I'm so-and-so, I'm this, I'm that, but they all just whack. I'm not white or red or black, I'm brown. From the boogie down, productions, of course, our music be thumping. Others say they're bad, but they're bugging. Let me show you something now about hip-hop, about D-Nice, Melody, and Scott LaRock. I get a pen, a pencil, a marker. Mainly what I write is for the average New Yorker. Some MCs be talking and talking, trying to show how black people are walking. But I don't walk this way to portray or reinforce stereotypes of today. Like all my brothers eat chicken and watermelon, talk broken English and drug selling. See, I'm telling and teaching pure facts. The way some act in rap is kinda whack and it lacks creativity and intelligence, but they don't care cause their company's selling it. It's my philosophy on the industry. Don't bother dissing me or even wishing we soften, dilute, or commercialize all the lyrics, cause it's about time one of y'all hear it and hear it firsthand from an intelligent brown man. A vegetarian, no goat or ham or chicken or turkey or hamburger, cause to me that's suicide, self-murder. Let us get back to what we call hip-hop and what it meant to DJ Scott LaRock.
You're a philosopher?
Yes. I think very deeply.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. How many MCs must get dissed before somebody says don't with Chris? This is just one style out of many. Like a piggy bank, this is one penny. My brother's name is Kenny. That's Kenny Parker. My other brother, ICU's my darker. Boogie Down Productions is made up of teachers. The lecture is conducted from the mic to the speaker. Who gets weaker, the king or the teacher? It's not about a salary, it's all about reality. Teachers teach and do the world good. Kings just rule and most are never understood. If you were to rule or govern a certain industry, all inside this room right now would be in misery. No one would get along nor sing a song, cause everyone be singing for the king. Am I wrong? So yo, what's up? It's me again. Scott LaRock, KRS, BDP again. Many people had the nerve to think that we would end the records. No more than 4 minutes and some seconds. The competition checks and keeps checking. They take the album, take it home and start sweating. Why? Well, it's simple. To them it's kind of vital. To take KRS-One's title. To them I'm like an idol. Some type of entity. And everybody's rhyme, they wanna mention me. Or rather mention us, me and Scott LaRock. But they could get bust, get robbed, get dropped. I don't play around, nor do I F around. And you can tell by the bodies that are left around when some clown jumps up to get beat down. Broken down to his very last compound. See how it sound? A little unrational. A lot of MCs like to use the word dramatical. Fresh for 88, you suckers.
Life, I wonder, will it take me under? I don't know. Imagine smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising blue Bahama waters. No welfare supporters. More conscious of the way we raise our daughters. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. The world's hot, my son got knocked. Evidently, it's elementary. They want us all gone eventually. Trooping out of state for a plate. Knowledge, if coke was cooked without the garbage, we'd all have the top dollars. Imagine everybody flashing. Fashion, designer clothes. Lacing your click up with diamond rolls. Your people holding dough, no parole, no rubbers. Going raw, imagine law with no undercovers. Just some thoughts for the mind. I take a glimpse into time, watch the blimp read the world is mine.
If I rule the world,
imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be, if you could be mine, we both shine.
If I rule the world,
still living for today. In these last days until where to be paradise life relaxing. Black, Latino, and Anglo-Saxon. Amani exchange the range. Cash, lost tribe of Shabazz. Free at last, brand new whips to crash. Then we laugh in the illa path. The villa houses for the crew, how we do. Trees for breakfast, dime sexes and bench stretches. So many years of depression make me vision the better living. Type of place to raise kids in. Opening eyes to the lies, history's told foul. But I'm as wise as the old owl. Plus the gold child, seeing things like I was controlling. Click rolling. Tricking 6 digits on kicks and still holding. Trips to Paris, I civilize every savage. Give me one shot, I turn tripe life to lavish. Political prisoner, set free, stress free. No work release, purple M3s and jet skis. Feel the wind breeze in West Indies. I lick Coretta Scott King, mayor of the cities, and reverse things to Willies. It sound foul, but every girl I meet to go downtown. I'd open every cell in Attica, send them to Africa. Imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be, if you could be mine, we both shine.
If I rule the world,
still living for today. In these last days and times,
we'll walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. We'll walk right up to the sun. We won't land. We'll walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. We'll walk right up to the sun. We won't land.
you love to hear the story how the thugs live and worry. Duck down in car seats, heat's mandatory. Running from Jake, getting chased, hunger for papes. These are the breaks, many mistakes go down out of state. Wait, I had to let it marinate. We carry weight, trying to get laced. Flip the A, stack the safe. Millionaire plan to keep the gap with the cocked hammer. Making moves in Atlanta, back and forth scrambler. Cause you can have all the chips, be poor or rich, still nobody want a nigga have a shit. If I ruled the world and everything in it, sky's the limit. I push the Q45 infinite. It wouldn't be no such thing as jealousies or beef felony. Strictly living longevity to the destiny I thought I'd never see, but reality struck. Better find out before your time's out. What the fuck?
If I rule the world,
imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be, if you could be mine, we both shine.
If I rule the world,
still living for today, in these last days and times.
If I rule the world,
imagine that.
I free all my sons. If I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be, if you could be mine, we both shine.
If
and the importance of the DJ. The importance of the DJ. Period.
Rock the Bells Radio.
Okay, so guitarra.
Okay, so let's start with this. What's your name?
Q-Tip.
Where were you going? Who were you going with?
It's me, Ali. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. I gotta get it, I got to get it. I left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. I gotta get it, I got to get it. My mother went away for a month-long trip, hunting some friends on an ocean liner ship. She made a big mistake by leaving me home. I had to roam, so I picked up the phone. Got Ollie up to see what was going down. Told him I'd pick him up so we could drive around. Took the Dodge Dart, a 74. My mother left the yard, but I needed one more. Shaheed had me covered with 100 greenbacks. So we left Brooklyn and we made big tracks. Drove down the belt, got on the conduit. Came to a toll, we paid and went through it. Had no destination, we was on a quest. Ali laid in the back so he can get rest. Drove down the road for 2 days and a half. The sun had just risen on a dusty path. Just then a figure had caught my eye. A mirror for Sombrero who was 4 feet high. I pulled over to ask where he was at. His index finger, he tipped up his hat. El Segundo, he said, my name is Pedro. If you need directions, I'll tell you pronto. Need a civilization, some sort of reservation. He said a mile south, there's a fast food station. Thanks, senor, as I started the motor, Ali said,
damn, Tip, what did you drive so far for? Well, describe to me what the wallet looks like.
Anyway, a gas station we passed, we got gas, and went on to get grub. It was a nice little pub in the middle of nowhere. Anywhere would have been better. I ordered enchiladas and I ate them. Ali had the fruit punch. When we finished, we thought for ways to get back. I had a hunch. Ali said, pay for lunch. So I did it. Pulled out the wallet and I saw this wicked, beautiful lady. She was a waitress there. Put the wallet down and stared to put me back into reality. Here's Shaheed.
Yo, Tip, man, you got what you need?
I checked for keys and started to step. What do you know, my wallet I forget. Yo, it was a brown wallet, had props numbers, had my Jimmy hats. I gotta get it, man. Lord have mercy. The heat got hotter, Ali starts to curse me. I feel bad, but he makes me feel badder. Chit chatter, car starts to scatter. Breaking on out, we was northeast bound. Jetting on down at the speed of sound. 3 days coming and 3 more going. We get back and there was no slack. 490 Madison, we're here, Shy. He said, alright, Tip, see you tomorrow. Thinking about the past week, the last week. Hands go in my pocket, I can't speak. Hop in the car and torpedo to the shack, the Shaheed. We gotta go back. When he said why, I said we gotta go, cause I left my wallet in El Segundo. Yeah, I left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. I gotta get it, I got to get it. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go.
Listening to my girl, Have a Nice Day with Roxanne Shante
on LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio.
It's the ROXANNE. Got Dana Dane in here with me. Of course, you know I got Cool V. That's the way it is, and that's the way it'll be. Please believe it, baby, because y'all know Have a Nice Day is crazy. Okay, so Dana, first things first, let me just say this much. For everybody that's listening, Dana Dane is part of half of my favorite couple, which is Tana and Dana Dane. Like, you can't get no motherfucking better than finding somebody whose name is Tana, your name is Dana, and y'all last name is Dane. So Tana and Dana Dane, like, that's my shit forever. Like, you know, make sure you tell her that I love her and, you know, send my best and everything. So, Mr. Unforgettable Dana Dane, tell me, what's going on with you now? Because I know you got this movie coming out. I don't want to hold you up too much from your premiere, but you're going to have to talk to me about it. So tell me, what's going on? And you got some friends.
Yeah, so I brought a few of my friends along with me today. I got my man Joe Grant, but before I even do that, what's up, Shiny? How you doing? Love you. Blessings. DJ Cool B. What up, fam?
I'm in the building, fam. Listen, you don't look. I play the back, let y'all get all of that good stuff out. Then I just chime on in.
It's all good. I got my man and the director of the new film coming out, and we are premiered tonight in the Brooklyn Cinema. What's the name of the cinema? Well, I'll let him tell you about it. My man Joseph C. Grant, the director of Honor Among Thieves, and also one of the co-stars, or two of the co-stars now, Kenny Williams and Dana Watkins. Joseph Grant, say something to the peoples.
Something to the peoples.
There you go.
So, tell them about the movie, Joe. Come on, get us started.
The movie is it's called Honor Among Thieves. It's actually a remake of the first Honor Among Thieves that shot about 15 years ago. Back then, I wasn't really as knowledgeable in filmmaking as I am now, but it was a really, really strong story, so I figured it deserved a second life, and a second life it got. It's a wonderful movie. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to see it yet. I know I sent over advanced screening for you, but it's a great project, and that's it in a nutshell. You know, I was able to get some really, really dope talent to come along and join in. Not names that you would, not household names, but they will be because they're very talented individuals.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I love the title Honor Among Thieves because I'm going to tell you, you know, there's always, that is like one of the strongest sayings, you know, that most people feel like there is no honor amongst thieves. So for there to be honor among thieves, one of the things about it is that I don't want you to give away too much of the story because we need everybody to make sure that they go and see it and make sure that they download it and stream it and watch it and see it wherever it's available. But what made you come up with this storyline? Because again, like you said, it is such a great story that you felt like, listen, you know what, the first time I did it from the heart. You know how we do things. We do things real hood. We got 2 cameras. We got 3 people. We got a great story and some talent and a dream, and we make it fucking happen. And then when we go up and we get a little bit of money, we go back and we do it the way we feel that it deserves to be done. You know, but how'd you come up with this?
Right.
Like, what made you write this? How did it come about?
So unfortunately, some of the movie is based on true stories, and at the time, a friend of mine was killed by another friend of mine, and they were you know, best friends. They was really great friends, and what got in the way was just money, and it was just, you know, and I'm like, wow, there's really no honor among thieves, and some of the story is. You know, I don't think anybody ever heard me say that before, but I wrote it because of that incident where, you know, one of my friends killed another friend of mine, and I started writing a story of how great friends could just, things can go left when pressure is applied.
Absolutely, and when money's involved.
Yeah.
So how'd you get the great Dana Dane? Because let me just tell y'all, you know, I worked with them before. Me and Dana did this, we did this movie called The Sty. And it wasn't even a movie. It was like, it was a series. It was a series. Yeah, so we did this series called The Sty, and it was really, really very creative. I loved it. Yeah. You know, I think it's something that we need to bring that back out, just to bring it back out. But one of the things about it was everything we did with finances in question.
So look, Shiny, look, we so when he did Honor Among the Thieves, I didn't know Joe Grant at the time, and I was like, and I saw the movie, I was like, wow, he did this on his own, right? So then, by the time I met him, he was on the first episode of The Sty, the series that you were in. And I was transitioning. It was like 2006, and I was like, man, this record thing ain't working no more. What am I supposed to be doing? So I wrote a book, and that didn't really take off the way I thought it was. I'm like, man, I need to be doing films. I don't know why, but I need to be doing films. So my man Real, I ran into him, and he said, yo, my man Joe Grant, he's doing films. So he had a joint. The first episode of The Sty was playing at the BAM. He was showing it at the BAM. So I rolled up in there, and I saw this. I said, wow, they ain't got no big budget, but the story was dope. So I approached him after that. Matter of fact, we had breakfast at Mike's Diner on Lafayette, and we sat down and we talked about it. And he said, yeah, what you want to do, Dane? I said, I want to come on as producer, man. I think I can do this. So he's like, bet, let's do it. And that's when we got into The Sty, and I bought Roxanne Shante in. I bought Big Daddy Kane. I got Scuba Scrap Lover. I got Gina Thompson. I got Kwame. I got Paz K. I got Sadat X. I got Chuck Rock. Who am I missing? Yeah, we got everybody, but it was dope. And then what Roxanne is talking about, when we were financially challenged, we were wanting to do this helicopter scene. You know what I'm saying? So the guy's supposed to be coming from Africa, and he's landing on the 42nd Street, and Roxanne is the attorney, and she's talking to her African client and telling him, look, you're going to have to be careful. And as we doing it, the helicopter flies in right on time, and we catch a shot like we going on the elevator. It's incredible. We did our best.
Listen, let me tell you something. That is hip-hop, baby. That just, let me tell you, whenever hip-hop is involved in something, there's always, you're going to have some great surprises and great things. And that is one of the things that made, made that really great, was one of the facts. Oh, okay. The man that made it real. Please believe it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You know, and so that was like one of the major things that when it comes to doing projects like this, that when you incorporate hip hop in it, you kind of let it freestyle. How many scenes would you say that that you just let them freestyle? Because, you know, talent is talent. It can't be contained. How does that happen? Like, did you let him freestyle a few things, or was everything just by the script?
Well, Joe
everything was by the script, except for Chubb Rock. You can't write Chubb's line, and Chubb will read the script, and then he'll remix it and put his own lyrics in there. But it still was, you know, and still in tune with the storyline. But everything else, everybody else was by the script. You know that, right, Roxanne? Everything was by the book, except for Chubb throwing his little jokes and his little colloquialisms and soliloquies.
And y'all gotta see that. They gotta see that. They gotta see that scene with Roxanne Shante and Chubb. He's a detective and you're the attorney. So y'all gotta check out. We're gonna put that out for y'all, The Sty. But right now, we're working on Honor Among Thieves tonight. We're having the Brooklyn premiere. We've got a couple of our stars in the house. We got Mr. Kenny Williams and Mr. Dana Watkins. And we'll start with you, Dana. Tell me a little bit about your role, please, man, in the movie.
Well, I play the quintessential English gangster, the old, Cockney geezer. I'm from Manhattan, but I've always wanted to play that. So Joe gave me the chance to, and I jumped at it. You know what I'm saying? And thanks to Dana Dane with fame, I was not made fun of as much as I used to. Until when that happened, all of a sudden, no one's making fun of the name Dana. So thank you for that.
Yes, I know how it goes. Trust me, I've lived it.
Yeah.
Danish, they call me Danish. They call me a girl. Dana, we've been through it. You know, we've been through it.
Hello, I'd like to see Dr. Slumber, please.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
No, I don't, but tell the doctor it's urgent that I see her.
Well, just one moment. Dr. Slumber, there's a young man out here named... Excuse me, what is your name?
Oh, tell her it's Dana Dane.
It's Dana! Oh, no! Oh, you can come right in right now! Come on in!
Thank you. Well, I walked into the office, what did I see? A well-shaped body with his back to me, sitting in a chair within a white gown. She said,
Dana Dane, won't you please lay down?
She said that she wouldn't reveal her face till my hour was up and I was on my way. Now we got to the matter of why I came there. I said, Doc, I keep having these crazy nightmares of the night. Nightmares, they're right. They just show imagination of reality. Just keep telling yourself that they're make-believe. She said, relax yourself, won't you tell me once so I can diagnose and see what must be done. I lay back my head, tried to inhale, caught my breath and then I said, well, right one morning I was late for class. Had a fresh pair of frames with Gucci on the glass. Girls, they was hawking, dudes, they was talking, so the dog female, I kept on walking. She was on it hard, there was no denying. Should've seen what this female was trying. Grabbing on my shirt, tugging on my slacks, pulling on my zipper board, I had to hold her back. Word up, doc, on the ultimate. Now if I never saw a creature, this girl was it. I kept on walking, had to leave this place, but she was all up on me, breathing in my face. You may think I'm lying, no, it was just a dream. The girl had the baddest breath I'd ever seen. I couldn't think straight, thought I was doomed. Heard the bling, 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 it was time for homeroom. I stepped real quick, she tried to play it sassy. She almost ran me down this nasty, fat, nasty, dip to the stairs, running blind, get to my homeroom, ran through my mind. Got to the fourth floor, standing in the door. Girlie watching me walk down the corridor. The guys, they were jealous and getting mad, and all the girlie wishing they had that class I had. Got to my classroom, expect to see the teacher. Who did I see that ugly black creature? Paul for a minute, standing in the door. Then it broke out when the girlie went raw. Word him up, doc, couldn't stand the smell. Heard a 3D, but she was fat as hell. I ran out to school, I didn't look back. I tell you, Dr. Slumber, this girl was whack. And that's about the time when I awoke and I smelled that awful breath that almost made me choke. Now tell me, Dr. Slumber, how can it be that this dream somehow became reality? I can't go to sleep cause I'm so damn scared, cause I keep having these crazy nightmares. Nightmares of the night. Nightmares, they're right. She said, listen, Dana, I think I have the cure, but I have to hear one more before I'll be sure. I lay back my head, tried to concentrate, then I told her the nightmare about the blind date. Had a blind date with this girl named Anita. The fever's the place I suppose I meet her. So did the body with a vicious butt. How did I know she was a marvelous mutt? This lady I met was as ugly as hell. Couldn't go in the jam with this female. I was tough and hard, she started to bragging. Couldn't let them know I was here with this dragon. Grabbed her hand, dipped the Harlem World, but I left this ugly lady for another girl. Now this other female, her name was Denise. Couldn't get no rap, could they follow the beast? Everywhere I turned, everywhere I looked, there was a need of the beast. She could not be shook. I dipped, I dived, I ran, I thrived, but there was no place that I could hide, cause she was sniffing me out like a hungry blooded hound. Her tail in the air, her nose to the ground. Only thing left for me to do was to set her up with this other dude. Now this other dude, he was real upset, cause this ugly female, he didn't want in check. He started acting wild, even called me a faggot. What could I do? He had a 2-2 automatic. I dipped into the crowd, made my way to the door, bumped into the object and I hit the floor. When I looked up, what did I see? I saw Anita the Beast looking down at me. I couldn't try to play, you couldn't try to pretend. Like the ASPCA, I had to take the dog in. Nightmares of the night. Nightmares, they're right. Now I plead to Dr. Slumber, I just can't bear to have another one of these crazy nightmares. Then all of a sudden she turned around and staring at me with that old white gown, with a Catholic smile, showing all her teeth was that ugly female, Anita the Beast.
Dana? Dana, honey, wake up. What's wrong? Wake up, honey. You're just having a nightmare.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Have a nice day with Roxanne Shante.
LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio.
Hey, if you're just now tuning in, of course you know I'm here with my hip-hop brother, unlike any other, Dana Dane with Fame. And baby, he got a movie. Dana, how was it working with everyone?
Well, this is the third project I've worked on with Joe. So first I did the stuff with him, and then I did To Live and Die in Bed-Stuy. And basically, Joe calls me up. He's like, "Got something for you." He's like, "Yep, okay. What what you want?" And you know, Joe's. I trust Joe to tell me when he doesn't have what he wants, and you know he'll know when he's got it. And when he's got it, I trust him.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, Kenny, tell me. Now, when you look at the script or you looked at the project, what did you feel like, okay, you know what, this project is for me?
No, because what's so funny, like my connection with Joe is that he knows me through comedy, right?
Okay.
And so this was what weird when he was like, "Yo, I don't need no comedy." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm a comedian, right?" So he said, "No, I want to stretch it and what have you." And he actually seen something I put up on my social media where I was the voiceover of COVID, right? So COVID had like this strong, I am COVID and I want to control, So he was like, "Wow, can you do a British accent?" And I said, "I'll give you a shot." And he put us, really me and Dana, and also Fresher, who also plays in the movie, we had dialect coaches. So it wasn't just to nail it, but with like, one of the things was to have us sound like we all came up together.
Wow.
So it wasn't like from one region to the other. So it was a challenge, like one of the most challenging things I've been doing over the course of my life journey. Like, I'm used to playing the comedy, I'm used to playing the big black dude or the detective, what have you, but to play a British gangster was, that was the challenge.
Absolutely. Now, that's amazing to me because it takes someone like Joe to be able to see you in a character that he knows you can play when you don't even know you can play it yourself. That's being able to have that eye to be able to see, like, you know what, you can do this. And for you to say, look, I'm comedy all day, I like to make people laugh, but for him to say, listen, this can be done because I see that in you. That's a great thing. Joe, what is that shit you see? Because I want to know what you see when you look at me. What you see? What can I be?
Oh, seriously. Listen, when I look at people, right, I look at the underlying thing that they have that everybody sees them one way, and I'm like, nah, there's something else in that person. That's why even when I saw you as the lawyer, and I was like, nah, she would be a fantastic lawyer. You know what I mean? I know nobody would see Roxanne playing a lawyer, but I'm like, nah, she would be a great lawyer, and I see that in you, that command of the room, that surety of yourself that could be used in another way, aside from just being on the mic. You know what I mean? Imagine you in a room and commanding the attention of like the entire jury and all of the people and the judge, and just going through your bit. That's what I see.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel away, Roxanne. I'm feeling away right now because he ain't put me in no movie. So, what you see from me? You ain't seen that? What's that?
Dane, unfortunately, Dane, you are in every movie. and Dane know what I'm talking about when I say unfortunately.
I'm always somewhere in the movie where I'm not supposed to be, though.
Dane's in the reflections. He's in the background somewhere.
He's got the mic. He's under the mic. He's somewhere like, damn, like, where's Waldo? How you get there?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Just from talking to you guys, it just lets me know that, one, not only did everybody have that faith in the story or, everyone, but you also enjoyed working with each other. And that's very, very important. I was blessed enough to do a movie, and I want to say that everyone on set made the movie a success because they all wanted to be there. So when you get around those who make you laugh, who make you better, who do those things, and honestly, you guys did that for me also. Even when it came time for me to do my own movie, I always reflected back to The Style, because that was like the first time somebody said, you know what, I can see you doing something other than being a rapper. And that really touched me, Joe, because again, most people see me needing a fucking lawyer, but they don't see me being a fucking lawyer. You know what I'm saying? That's the case. So that was definitely an honor for me. So now tell everybody, how will they be able to see it? I know the premiere is tonight, so if they happen to be in the Brooklyn area, they would probably be able, but just fill me in. How can they see the movie? How can we support this and make this huge?
Well, tonight, the best way you can support is just show some love. Just send some good vibrations, because it's a private screening. And from New York, we go to LA. So we'll be in LA on Saturday at Dame Dash Studios. And then after we leave LA, we'll be in Atlanta at the Landmark Theater. And after that, it will be on Tubi. And the best way to support it is just watch it.
And
go to Tubi and watch it. And then watch it again.
If I suggest, follow Joe at Joe's Eyes, all right, on Instagram, and he'll keep you updated with the film and when it's coming out and things of that sort. Because it's really an entertaining film, everybody, and y'all want to check it out. Honor Among Thieves, they put a lot of work into this. Well, we put a lot of work into it. Well, I produced it, y'all. I'm the producer.
Yeah.
They ain't the producer. All right.
Yeah.
But we put a lot of work into this, and it's really entertaining, and it's something different that you've seen from the other movies that may be coming out on Tubi and other platforms for that matter. So Honor Among Thieves, we need y'all support. We want y'all to support. Follow her at Joe's Eyes, all right? That's JOEZYEZ, right? Did I get it right, Joe? Joe.
Oh, yeah. So the other part is, and Dane didn't even notice, I didn't know Dane at the time because Keith Del Beck from Junior Mafia was doing the music for me for first version.
Oh, word.
And he was doing a song with Dane. And Dana actually introduced the first Honor Among Thieves, where he says, he spells out Ghetto Eyes, and he says, Joe, start the movie, man. And he didn't even know me at the time, and then we met after that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's that great hip hop connection right there.
What's your Instagram, Joe?
Joe's Eyes, JOEZEYEZ.
Yeah, follow him there, everybody. Follow him there. All right, so that's he'll keep y'all updated with the movie Honor Among Thieves. And y'all can follow me too at Day to Day Media, because I need more followers. That's all.
Absolutely. Okay, so listen, everybody. Let me just tell y'all, make sure that we go out here and we support Honor Among Thieves. That's right. Well, look, it's going to be a private screening tonight. But what I'm going to do, because y'all going to make sure that y'all call into the show and everything today, because we do what we do, how we do it. I'm going to see if I can talk to them and be able to see if we can squeeze in some listeners, some of our LLs, our loyal listeners, to be able to be there, to be able to see these private screenings, because they are going to be taking place not only in New York, but in Los Angeles and in Atlanta, and then after that it will be on Tubi, where we will make sure that is the movie to be motherfucking watching. And listen, don't be stealing my shit, I am with this word shit. I do that shit, but it will be
we know
the
you
movie.
Got the lyrics.
That's right, the movie to be watching. And don't forget to follow them at Joe's Eyes. That's eyes with a fucking Z, to make sure that you can also keep eyes on where Joe is going, so we'll know where the shows is going. Please believe it, baby. Listen, fellas, thank you so much for stopping by. And all we want is for them to have a what, Cool V?
A nice day.
Nice
Congratulations,
day.
fellas.
Please believe it. Congratulations. Listen.
Appreciate y'all, Cool V. I
Great
love
movie.
y'all. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank
Love
so
you
much.
more, family.
Party people, can yo get funky? Suicide and Force, can yo get funky? The Zulu Nation, can yo get funky? Yeah, just hit me. Just taste the funk and hit me. Just get on down and hit me. Bam, bam, just getting so funky now, hit me. Yeah.
About the seats, make your body sway, socialize, get down, let your soul lead the way, shake it now, go ladies, it's a living dream, love, life, live, come play the game, our world is free, do what you want but free.
breaks are hot when nature's children dance and say the chance on this mother earth, which is our rock. The time has come and what's for soul. Show you really got soul. Are you ready? Hump, 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 get bumped. Now let's go. House. Then you lift your body. You got the body rock and pop. Bounce and pounce. Everybody just rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. Keep ticking and talking, working all around the clock. Everybody keep rocking and clocking and shocking and rocking. Go house. Everybody say rocking, don't stop it. Hit me, Mr. Big. Wow, G-L-O-B-E. The Soul Sonic. Gotta rock this and pop it, 'cause in the century there is such a place that creates such a melody. Our world is by the plan of a master jam. Get up and dance, time to chase your dreams. I'm about to see, make your body sway. Socialize, get down, let your soul lead the way. Shake it now, go ladies. It's a living dream. Love like live. Everybody say rockin', don't stop it. Everybody say shockin' and clockin'. Everybody say each me sun sheet. Say planet rock. It's the short shot. Say planet rock. It's the short shot. So twist and turn. Then you let your body glide. You got the body rock and pop, bounce and pound. So hit me. Just taste the funk and hit me. Just get on down and hit me. And pop just get so funky now hit me. Other piece of the world. Spread the message of my world. Men, women, boys and girls. Hey, our planet rock is so working on it. You got the groove. Move, shadow to tattoo. Shot, feel the groove. Feel it. Do what you want to, but you know you got to be cool and boogie. Out on the floor. Go down, bring it low. Close to the ground. And everybody just rockin', don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. Keep ticking and talking, working all around the clock. Everybody just rockin', don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. Keep ticking and talking, working all around the clock. Everybody gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it.
Now I've never been one to knock the next man for getting his, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And I do realize that hip hop is now a form of showbiz. But this has always been something with which you have to be true. So in the year of 1992, now this is how we do. At the age of 19, heard the scene. A lot of MCs that do not come clean. Frontin' on dealing hard times and rhymes. You see them in the streets and you see no signs of the hell. And they get on stage and tell some old cornball war story. Ring the bell. Word. You're faking the funk. Talking that extra hard junk, you're probably a punk. And I'ma let you know that this way you just don't cut with the artificial flow. Neat, exotic, breakbacks and next Look, I sold out award. Word. And everywhere has streets that's not trying to hear the whack rhymes over the same stink beats. Cause times are real, and I can't feel putting down on the real. Now I'ma let you know, with those freestyle raps, it's time to go. I eject, rejects that step. I'm a vet ready to snap your neck. I shine and rise at the same time. The mastermind of the sport called the rhyme. Now it's time to dump chumps that in front of your professor. What's up? You're faking the funk. You're faking the funk. Yo, you're faking the funk. You're faking the funk. Yo, you're faking the funk. You're faking the funk. Yo, you're faking the funk. You're faking the funk. The era of the whack MC is getting shut down when the main source storms through your town. Cause we just don't play the role of a clown and keep things jumping with the real rap sound. To the crossover rapper with the bleach. To the chumps that's claiming the streets. Frontin' incredible feats. To the girl acting like a prostitute. Wearing that hooker type suit. To the rapper with the big space shoe. To the artist that doesn't pay due. Cause exotic to think it's on with the hypertone. I can't be blown cause my rhymes are hard like stone. Don't prepare for the scare cause I'm the one like me, punk. Could you
Rock the Bells Radio, Detroit, Michigan. Get the fuck up.
Yeah. Y'all is praying.
What you gonna do when shit hits the fan? Are you gonna stand and fight like a man? Will you be as hard as you say you are? Or you gonna run and go get your bodyguard? What you gonna do when shit hits the fan? Are you gonna stand and fight like a man? And show us you're as hard as you say you are? Or you gonna run and go get your bodyguard?
Niggas is so gangster, niggas is thugs. Niggas will spend their whole life peddling drugs, slanging dope in hopes of one day being able to own their own label and give the game up. Some niggas came up, some just didn't. It's just the way it is. If it ain't meant, it just isn't. Some niggas will get money and pay niggas to back them so they can act up, feel comfortable and rap tough, and that's ass backwards. Cause them niggas just gon' keep coming back, and that's when extortion happens and you struggle to get free. I know how this shit be. You give anything to live legitimately, but you gon' find if you do get in this industry, it's best to do business with me than against me. Niggas get behind mics and ain't even MCs. Niggas get on MTV just to diss me. This shit don't even piss me off. I'm laughing all the way to the bank, watching you satellite from a Bentley. You niggas ain't even got a car, you're so far under my radar. I don't even know who the fuck you are to tell you to suck my dick while I'm pissing. I don't even listen to your shit to know the fuck I'm dissing. And media just feeds into these views, trying to add fuel to the fire. This little nigga jump rule, talking about he's gon' slap me. Nigga please, you gotta jump and swing up to hit me in the knees. I laugh at these magazines when they interview him. All they doing is making fake threats to us through him. And pussy, you not Pac, I knew him. Pac was a real nigga, you just a fucking insult to him. It's too bad we had to fall out before he passed, cause if you could see this shit now, he'd be whooping your ass. He talking to a pioneer who engineered the shit for 19 years. Who you got in your ear? I ain't even gotta say it, the fans know. You're trying to be tough, nigga, you look like an asshole.
What you gonna do when shit hits the fan? Are you gonna stand and fight like a man? Will you be as hard as you say you are? Or you gonna run and go get your bodyguard? What you gonna do when shit hits the fan? Are you gonna stand and fight like a man? And show us you're as hard as you say you are? Or you gonna run and go get your bodyguard?
They say why don't we increase the peace? The only piece increases that which deletes your peeps. Cause niggas run miles but they don't run streets to that 4-5 or cease of speech. Yeah, it's a shame how the beef for creep could've reached your peak. Now you're left with a horrible leap. I'm trying to be as bleak with my speech as possible, just in case a nigga try to throw me an obstacle. Nigga, I'm not boxing you, I'm hospitable. I put you in the hospital, that's how I get at you. Let the doc op on you, he don't rid you. You back on them streets, I send another hit at you. This is not a hypocritical issue, I will critical condition your tissue. Give a fuck if all 10 of them with you. I throw an extra 10 of them missiles, turn gangsters into gentlemen. Vico. And ever since Eminem dissed you, I swear I see the women and bitching you. All this bickering back and forth over who signs who. Curtis, pull your skirt up, nigga, you got murdered. Now take it like a man and shake it off. Damn! And quit telling all these magazines your plans. How you gon' slap up my mans, your fixtures? Nigga, we send Stan to come murder your bitches.
What you gonna do when shit hits the fan? Are you gonna stand and fight like a man? Will you be as hard as you say you are? Or you gonna run and go get your bodyguard? What you gonna do when shit hits the fan? Are you gonna stand and fight like a man? And show us you're as hard as you say you are? Or you gonna run and go get your bodyguard?
Yeah, yeah. Go out behind all the gangsters you want, nigga. Matter of fact, go get every gangster from every hood in the United States of America to back you, nigga. Ain't nobody ride with you. You can't see that? Fell off, nigga. Damn. Shady slash aftermath, motherfucker. 2003, 2 and big. Yeah.
Queens thing, baby. Track masters, rock on. Baby, yes, rock on. The remix.
How you doing, miss? My name is L, I'm from Queens. I heard about your man, he like the late Sugar Green. Dolce Gabbana mosquito with Donna jeans, but it slipped up and threw his rock to a fiend. He be playing like a willy cause he dressed shit up, never knowing that his woman is in need of love. You got Versace, gold link, stomach chains with rocks, official hairstyle, but you stuck up in the spot, making love, Duke is weak, then he falling asleep. You on the phone with your old peeps, dying to creep between my sheets. So what you got Chanel on your feet, hot sex on a platter makes the mission complete.
I do what I gotta do. I wanna laugh with you. I do what I gotta do. I wanna laugh with you. I do what I gotta do. I wanna laugh with you. I do what I gotta do.
Jewels and Cristal got him acting funny style. He ain't watching you, he rather watch his money pal. Can't protect treasures when it's in a glass house. Soon as he turn the corner, I'ma turn that out full blown. Frontin' in the 6 with the chrome, yo B. Why you leave your honey all alone with me? Just because you blessed with cash doesn't mean your honey won't let me finesse that. You see, the moral of the story is a woman need love, the kind your so-called players never dreamed of. You got to try love, can't buy love. If you play your hand, then it's bye-bye love. In escrow, damn, but your honey ran away like presto, Alakazam. Man made the money, money never made the man. You still faking jacks, throwing rocks on a hand. See, you put your Mac down, now you need no brown rock roller with so much ice your cap's polar. I got a smoking beanies, modeling bikinis, pushing your whip on the Van Wick to see me. I keep it steamy, I make it burn when it's my turn. Teach a shorty all the jewels that you never learned. Don't get it twisted, getting money ain't wrong, but she wanna make love all night long. I'm gone.
I do what I gotta
Radio.
Well, it's a part of the show where I stop my flow because it's time to go until tomorrow. Please believe it, baby, because have a nice day is crazy. That's right. We hope that we have gotten you to your destination safely. And if you are still continuing on with your drive, don't touch that dial, because behind us is no other than our Juice Crew brother. That's right, DJ Mr. C, the motherfucking finisher, to help you finish the motherfucking ride and set it off. So we would like to leave you with this message right here. Remember, you can't do everything alone, not even celebrate. And have a nice day.
You've been listening to
Have a nice day with Roxanne Shante
on LL Cool J.
The Bells Radio.
It's just a public service announcement sponsored by Just Blaze and the good folks at Rockefeller Records.
Fellow Americans, it is with the utmost pride and sincerity that I present this recording as a living testament and recollection of history in the making during our generation.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. H to the OV. I used to move snowflakes by the OZ. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Ho. Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Fly it in a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, ho. Not DOC, but similar to them letters. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do, take you back to the dude with the Lexus. Fast forward the jewels and the necklace. Let me tell you dudes what I do to protect us. Shoot at you actors like movie directors. This ain't a movie, dogs.
Now, before I finish, let me just say, I did not come here to show out, did not come here to impress you, because to tell you the truth, when I leave here, I'm gone, and I don't care what you think about me, but just remember, when it hits the fan, brother, whether it's next year, 10 years, 20 years from now, you'll never be able to say that these brothers lied to you, Jack.
Thing ain't lie. I done came through the block and everything that's fly. I'm like Che Guevara with bling on. I'm complex. I never claimed I had wings on. Nigga, I get my by any means on. Whenever there's a drought, get your umbrellas out, because that's when I brainstorm. You can blame Sean, but I ain't invent the game. I just rolled the dice trying to get some change. And I do it twice, ain't no sense in me lying as if I am a different man. And I could blame my environment, but ain't no reason why I be buying expensive change. Hope you don't think users are the only abusers. Niggas getting high within the game. If you do, then how would you explain? I'm 10 years removed, still the vibe is in my veins. I got a hustler spirit, nigga, period. Check out my hat, yo, peep the way I wear it. Check out my swag, yo, I walk like a ball player. No matter where you go, you are what you are, player. And you can try to change, but that's just the top layer. Man, you was who you was before you got here. Only God can judge me, so I'm gone. Either love me or leave me alone.
No show alert!
Let's start where all languages begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, discover hip hop from around the world.
Hip Hop Международный. Hip Hop International.
Hip Hop International.
Let's get it.
A weekly 1-hour music show.
Hosted by Scorpio.
From Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
Hear a new episode Thursday, midnight Eastern, 9 Pacific.
On Rock the Bells Radio. Boom!
Walk a fine chalk line and put the needle to the grind. Representing one kind, see an eye for the blind. Witness what I carry on, bears a further purpose. From how we do slam a few, then you wanna purchase a dialogue of funk, you love to pop it in your trunk. I win more discipline than a Shaolin monk. Pete Rock and CL, well set to spark it. The powerful target to destroy the black market. But when you say black, listen, I don't know, you lose me. I guess another beggar can't afford to be choosy. I come to the maximum, artist on the major label. Any duplication of this one is fatal. On 125, I gotta hit your line, beat your ass with my tape, any race or shape. Cause if they got mine, they got yours too. But together, here's what we gotta do.
You know this is the word. That's right, y'all. You got to. Everybody must say what. Yeah. It's like that.
The funk legacy I pass on, clearance for high rates. Every time we sample all the pastime greats, stick it in the SP 1200 P to make a loop. Lovely way to troop in the Lexus coupe. Just a little bit, set to make a whole lot happen. The musical inside my rapping, written by the CL, produced by the PR, and any credit that you heard thus far. A start from scratch, cause the bass line's critical. Better than the original who first made it. Now you wanna sue me, but fans never boo me. Believe I know the times we've been broke too, G. Here's another sample clear, see you get the hell out of here. Like a bootleg, you're over for the year. You only get the credit where the credit is due. So listen, what I shout out is true.
You got to tell them to say what. You got to tell them to say what. That's right. Come on. Say what. That's right. Straighten it out. Say what.
Like the strands of limbs, well, I'm thinking that's said. Here to go to the head and count the locks on the dread. I and I lit to verify, growing to multiply. A theory many thought a conspiracy. Here to let you know that it applies to all of us. You know exceptions to the rule and that's a plus. Cause who job blessed, let no one curse. Straighten out what I be about, reckon above the clout. And let the management work for me. Because I don't need the unnecessary hostility. A proper marketing plan so we can gobble up the dough, straighten it out so everybody know. The kids are official with the purpose of a smooth surface. Kicking the service one time to make them nervous. We're finally here and very long overdue. Pete Rock, this one's for the crew.
Everybody must say what. You gotta. Everybody must say what. You got to. Come on, say what. All black people must say what. Everybody must. The YGs they must. The hilltop they must. The whole money earning must. Everybody must. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
The man who's on the mic, rapping to a fresh beat is no other than the one that making Kubaski. The MC power lord of a million MCs with the funky fresh rap to get you out to see. So tell me, can you feel it if you live to feel it? Cause if you do, my friend, you need a painkiller. Rock to the beat, put your body to it. Find a new dance and learn how to do it. So when you come in the place to feel our rhythm, you'll be on time with the death momentum. Stop perpetrating, get on the floor and listen to the tune with the rhymes go long.
Calling the DJ, Mr. C as we say, set it off. Mr. C as we say, calling the DJ, Mr. C as we say, set it off.
From the Sirius XM studios in New York City, you know what it is? The Set It Off Show with Brooklyn's own Mr. C Killer starts now on Rock the Bells Radio. Let's go, C.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Set It Off Show. With yours truly, the finisher, Mr. C, representing Brooklyn, New York City. In the mix for the next 2 hours. Playing that classic timeless hip-hop from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Representing the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest, the South, and more. You want to hear one of your favorite classic timeless hip-hop tunes? You want me to shout you out this Tuesday? Hit me up on my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook right now. At DJ Mr. C with your shout out and request. Rock the Bells Radio.
Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Just let you show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Just let you show. Hey, let you show.
I'm clean in this bitch. Now I'm finna show the lean in this bitch. Nigga, boy, call me 15 in this bitch. This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of Primatine miss. I ride 26 and let my 9 screen flip. Trophy watching Oprah Mac, 90 being clip. Slipper black phantom, nigga, nah, it ain't tilt. With lucky torn down, man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car talk. And I bet my motor clean. Suicide, the old brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, cause they smoking me. Tro, whole scoping me. Ice crump for bumper return. 100 carat hammer froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now I'm riding Dion. Put them lights up in my rear, now I'm riding shoulder lean. I don't know how to
Let me
dance
see you
though.
bounce right and left and let your show. Hey, hey, let your show. Yeah, just let your show. Hey, get it right. Step and let your show.